The NFL draft is coming up, and there's a countless amount of players looking to extend their career into a great future. But I believe there's only one player that's actually capable of doing so. The 5'8" running back prospect with an almost perfect NFL combine score has shown us more in 1 year than a lot of the other prospects even in the draft. Hey, my name is John Prada, and I'm here to explain to you why Ashton Jeanty is the only actual star in this draft class. Many might know Jeanty for his breakout 2024 year on the Boise State Broncos, but he was achieving these numbers even way back in high school. Starting on the Lone Star High School football team, Jeanty rushed for 1,843 yards and 41 total touchdowns as a senior. As something that is uncommon to see throughout this draft class and many others in NFL history, Jeanty has stayed throughout his entire stay on one team, the Boise State Broncos. Starting in 2022, he had a slow year with 156 carries and 800 yards. He averaged 5.3 yards and scored 7 touchdowns. That wasn't going to stop him though. As he progressed, he's only gotten greater on the Boise State Broncos, showing why I believe he's going to get greater as he pushes towards the NFL. In 2023, he put up 220 carries for 1,347 yards and 6.1 average with 14 touchdowns. Now, the year that set him apart from everyone else as a generational talent in some eyes, and especially mine, was the 2024 year for the Boise State Broncos. Ashton Jeanty had 374 carries for 2,601 yards with a 7-yard average and scoring 29 touchdowns, double what he scored the year prior. Speaking of double, when you look at the second best running back in the draft, who's considered the second best, Omarion Hampton from the UNC Tar Heels, you'll see that he only was able to score 15 touchdowns compared to Jeanty's 29. Now, this is where a big argument comes up against Jeanty, and it's the strength of schedule for the Boise State Broncos. That's why I'm going to break down a couple instances where the Broncos have played ranked teams and Jeanty has produced on a massive scale. Let's start when Boise State played the number 1 ranked Oregon and only lost by 3. Against the number 1 team in the entire country, Jeanty put up 192 yards on 25 carries with a 7.7 yard average for 3 touchdowns. He put up 3 touchdowns against the number 1 school in the entirety of college football. Now, if you want to just dismiss that as a fluke game, let's go ahead and look at the game against the UNLV Rebels when they were ranked 23rd in the country. Jeanty was able to put up 209 yards for touchdown and an average of 6.5 yards on 32 carries. It is clear that he does get a lot of attention with the ball up front, but I feel like it's unfair to say that any team he would go to won't give him similar attention. I mean, he is a star. This is why I believe he's going to do so well, is because I believe any team he goes to, currently the number 6 pick with the Raiders is the option. That seems very likely. He's going to get a lot of attention on that team. He's a star running back. He's in a position where he's able to provide greatly for whatever team he's on. I don't see a scenario where they push him aside as a second option. I see a scenario where they build around him and make it a run first offense wherever he goes. To add on to the effect that Jeanty has on the league he plays in, he won the Maxwell and Doak Walker Awards and was the Heisman Trophy runner-up. I believe he should have won it. Honestly, I do really believe, because he was able to prove himself against ranked teams again. People argue strength of schedule, but the games are there. The proof is there. He was also led the entire NCAA FBS in rushing yards and touchdowns. I think there is a compelling case to show why he is a guaranteed star in this league. I feel like his numbers transfer without a doubt, and if I'm so wrong on this, everyone here can feel free to run back on this and clown me so hard. But I truly do believe that Ashton Jeanty is the only really true breakout star in this 2025 NFL draft class. Again, I'm John Prada. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all next time. Thank you.